Hey, this is Dr. Miller with Dr. Miller's Guide to Neurology. I've been out here soaking up the rays in Destin. I've been coming to the same place since I was about 13 years old, Silver Dunes, so shout out to Silver Dunes in Destin. We've been out here in the sun, and I want to talk today about vitamin D deficiency. Oh, when I say vitamin D deficiency, people shiver. You know, it's interesting, I remember sitting in a medical school class in my fourth year, and they were talking about how stupid testing vitamin D was. And I remember thinking at that time, when people say something stupid, that always bothers me. But there's been this thing about vitamin D is worthless, don't check it, blah, blah, blah. And I really think that's changed over the years, but you'll still have some physicians, particularly in some academic centers, that just don't believe in it. If you go to a neurology meeting, a rheumatology meeting, and ask neurologists and rheumatologists if they believe in vitamin D, they'll all raise their hand. So vitamin D you get mainly from the sun. You can get it from milk and fish, dairy, but you can't get enough from dairy. So when you get vitamin D deficiency, you know, the main two symptoms I hear about are arthralgias and myalgias, aching in the muscles, aching in the joints, what I call old fart syndrome. So aching in the muscles and joints, you can get back pain, you can get bone loss, you can get hair loss, you can get numbness, but your nerve studies are normal. You can see people that have ridges in their fingernails and even get a muscular dystrophy from severe vitamin D deficiency. People with vitamin D deficiency, they're fatigued and tired all the time. You know, they're sick. They're sick all the time. They get frequent infections. Vitamin D deficiency is real. So anybody that lives above longitude 30 or 40 with Splits, Alabama, if you have any pigment in your skin or if you're wearing makeup with sunscreen, we're all trying to prevent melanoma. You know, you have almost no chance to get enough vitamin D. And, you know, I just believe in checking the level of vitamin D level over 50. If it's not over 50, take supplements. We usually use 50,000 units. You know, D2 once a week for 3 months, and then D3, 1,000 to 5,000 units a day. You know, it's interesting, I'm D deficient, and I sort of wasn't sure I was a big believer in it. My level was like 25, and I just had it rechecked on 10,000 units a day. Mine's 57, made a huge difference. I've been on it about 15 years. So vitamin D is very, very important. You know, it's interesting, you know, they talk about vitamins and how worthless they are, but the studies that showed vitamins are worthless, we'll talk about later, but the end point of those studies was heart disease and stroke. But vitamin D is very important, so get your vitamin D level. Another little pearl, if you're a woman or a man with anemia, your ferritin, your iron store level should be 50. So I like, in a woman, keep your vitamin D and your ferritin level over 50. So that's vitamin D. Like my channel, you know, respond to my channel, you know, make some comments, and more later.